Good morning, everybody. It is meteorologist Age Life Forecast. Welcome back to the video, guys. So I am currently at my aunt's house in Miami, and I found some time to do a video. So I hope you guys can watch this. Again, guys, I can't post every single day. You guys already know that, but I found a lot of time to post today, as not a lot of people are here right now, currently in this house. So yeah. So we're gonna be taking a look at the Invest 91L. It's still looking the same, percentage-wise, but there's a lot of big updates that we need to look at the tracks, look at the CMC, look at the Precip, what we can see here, and a lot of it has changed, and a lot of people need to know, especially in the United States, as it can or a very good chance of possibly impacting the United States. So here we have this big circle area is the areas that can have this area for possibly development in the next 5 days possibly, and all the way from the all the way to the southern tip of Texas, right there. It's just south of the Corpus Christi area. We can have development possible, and it's going to go right off the coast of Mexico. So it's looking like it can stay in some water for quite a long, or not a super duper long time. It can possibly go off into the Mexico coast right in the next couple hours though, and then it's going to take a turn to the northeast. Guys, the track we need to really look at is, and again, guys, this is a big circle, so it can go anywhere in this circle. It's going to develop anywhere in this possible circle, and it can take any turn once it's done. And guys, it can actually possibly just go straight into the inland areas, it can into Mexico, or it can go inland to the Mexico area and then go off into the Texas area. But a very good, a very dangerous one we can actually see is if it goes off the coast of Mexico and doesn't go off and doesn't go inland, and then comes here. Guys, you're probably thinking there's not even a chance for that happening. Well, guys, you're gonna be very surprised. And if it stays off, if it doesn't go even inland, guys, that can be a very big issue, as these temperatures in the Gulf of Mexico are starting to heat up as it's getting closer into deeper into the summer season. So we can have some possible bigger chances for development, possibly even to a tropical storm, if it goes off into the Gulf of Mexico and then makes landfall into the United States. So we're going to be taking a look at the zoomed out the radar, or the not really a radar, it's more of a just looking at it from the shortwave IR. We're going to be looking at that. And so basically you see how the storm's starting to develop right here in this storm. So it's not a radar, seeing how these clouds are starting to form up into the atmosphere, really. So you can see it right here. This is where we're really going to be having to watch out, right here. And again, guys, it's not super organized, so you don't see all that rotation hurricane stuff we see with the outer bands like that. You don't see that yet because, again, it's not a hurricane or a tropical storm or a tropical depression. Right now, it's an Invest 91, or right now it's Invest 91 LL, or 91L, sorry, guys. So we're going to have it right here, possible. And again, this is where we're going to have this for right now, and then the possible development would be out here. And that's where we can have that possible development. And we're going to have this low pressure system stay off the coast right here, which will keep on feeding this area though. So it's going to come off in the Bay of Campeche, and then it's going to come off into move into the northeast, or actually northwestward, and more into the Mexico direction, and then going to take a turn to the northeast, possible up the coast. So again, it's not super duper organized, so you don't see that rotation, but it's just trying to get organized, and it could get organized. If you look into the future radar, you can really see possibly that vorticity come in. Not a lot of vorticity whatsoever. You don't see anything. All you see is these winds moving into the westward area. And sorry, guys, if you hear some noise. This is a very small house, so you can probably hear a lot of stuff. So I apologize if you hear anything. All right, guys. So we're gonna be taking a look now at the tracks, or where the models believe that where this storm can go. So these are the tracks again into the future where it can go. So again, we have most of these models come in, moving it into the north. So this is where we have it right now. You guys saw into that you guys saw in that shortwave IR, but all the models are showing it moving up to the north. All the models are showing it going or facing this way. Even if it's gonna take a weird turn to the even if it's taking a weird turn, it's still showing it going into this direction. One model is the TABD, which is showing it coming out all the way, possibly all the way through the Gulf of Mexico and possibly hitting the Tampa Bay area. That is a very low chance of happening. So guys, this is what we really need to look at now, because it's a very big change now. a lot of the models are showing going into the very southern tip of Texas and then taking a turn into the east. So only about 3 to 4 models, or only about 2 models, are showing it actually going to the northern Mexico area. Again, we saw 2 days ago all the models were coming into the Mexico area, and then only about 2 models showed it coming to the United States. Now about 8 to 9 models are going to the United States, anywhere and possibly to the southeast. Right here is where we can have that possible impact with the very heavy rain. And regardless of development, it's still going to bring possible flooding rain right here, regardless of if it's gonna develop or not. So we're gonna have all these models come into this area in Mexico, where we're gonna have that flooding rain. And then we had the CM2 model going into the southern part of Louisiana, and then we have this model in the light green, which is showing it way out into the west, showing it coming all the way into near the Memphis area. Alright, and the other models is going to show it moving to the Louisiana possible area, into the Gulfport, Mississippi area, to the Montgomery, all the way to the Montgomery area. So I want to draw one line for you guys to see where all these models are showing. So all these models are showing it. Let me do it to the yellow color, because you probably can't see there. So we're going to have all these models coming straight and then possibly take a turn to the northeast. And that's where we have that issue right here, as it's going to go into a lot of the Gulf of Mexico instead of just going inland and then going like that. That's where we have a very low chance of having that strong winds there and increasement. But this is where we have it, guys. A very big issue there. Alright guys, so now we're going to be taking a look at the CMC model, which is showing the worst of it right here, showing the most detailed. GFS not really showing anything. The European is showing a bit, but the CMC is the one that's really we really need to keep an eye on. So we see that low pressure system into the southwestern part of the Gulf of Mexico. See that low pressure system just off the coast, and it's going to bring some flooding rain into parts of the eastern coast of the Mexico area, moving it into the Gulfport, or not the Gulfport area, sorry, more into the Gulf area, like more to the central area into the Gulf. As we go on the next couple of days, we can really see this start to develop the next day or so, or a day to 2 days, and it can possibly bring impacts into later into the United States. So we go more into the tomorrow area. We're going to have this low pressure to rapidly move up to the north, into bringing some flooding rain into off the coast of Mexico. That low pressure system, and it's going to stay off the coast right here, showing form right here, just going to be off the coast. It could weaken a little bit, as since it's so close to the inland areas. If we go later on to tomorrow, not tomorrow. This is not tomorrow. So we go later into the Tuesday, not tomorrow. Sorry guys, apologize. So we go more into the Tuesday now. This is where we're going to have that really heavy rain moving into the parts of the northern Mexico area, into the southern Texas. But again, you guys are really going to see where it takes that track right here. So you're going to see that rapidly weird turn. So you see it coming this way. You think it's going to... So you see it coming off the coast right You think it's going to go into the inland Texas area, right? Like you think it's going to go over here. But no, guys, you see it take that rapid turn to the northeast, impacting or it's going to stay off the coast, guys. And regardless if it hits inland areas, it's going to bring flooding rain for these coastal and inland areas. This low pressure is going to be at 1,004 millibars. Not too bad. Oops, did not mean to press that, guys. Let me go back. I did not mean to press that. Alright, so let's go all the way back now since it moved. Alright, I apologize. I did not mean to press that. Alright, so we're going to be looking at now, as we go later on, we're just going to even bring some inland rain all the way to the Memphis area and the Nashville area. So low pressure is going to bring some very heavy rain just off the coast in the Houston area. And so you're going to bring some very heavy rain to the Gulfport and Jackson, Mississippi area. But this is just the beginning of looking at it. Look at this. Alright, so guys, that low pressure really does go away there as it's going more into the inland areas. Look at all this heavy rain there into the Mississippi area and Louisiana. So this is where it's looking right here, where it can make its landfall to the United States, right here into the Houston area, to parts of the Louisiana and possibly New Orleans area. And so it's looking like, I'm going to draw a line what I think, guys, because it's going to look like that's way too close to the coast. It's looking like it's going to go right here, very close. It's going to get very close, guys, to the Mexico and Texas area. And then it's going to go like this, and then possibly impact some areas right here, and I hope you guys are understanding what I mean. And then it's going to have it bring some very heavy rain. 1,002 millibars is low pressure is going to be. It's going to bring very heavy rain to the Nashville area, heavy rain to the Atlanta area, heavy rain to the Birmingham and Huntsville area in Alabama, guys. It's not just, it's going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be like the Irma, or I mean, like, yeah, Irma was a category 5, but Irma went up the coast like this and hit Georgia. I'm going to say this because I actually got hit by Irma when it was a tropical storm. Guys, again, it's not going to be a tropical storm inland, but it's going to look like the same scenario into the southeast area where they got that same rain looking like that from Irma. Again, guys, it's probably not going to be exactly, but it's kind of looking like that, as I was actually in the tropical storm Irma when it went to the inland areas. But it's looking like it can be something like this, except it's moving to the northeast instead of Irma went to the west. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to say that because many of you people in the southeast are starting to wonder if this is going to be like Irma or if it's going to be like that. And then it can have some scattered rain showers move into the southeast. Alright, guys, so we're going to be taking a look at the precip. Hopefully this is not restarted because I hate when it restarts this whole thing. Alright, looks like we have to redo it. Alright, guys, so at least it's better going like this because then you can see how much rain can happen in just the next couple of days. So again, it looks like it's going to start forming in the next 1 to 2 days. So in the next 6 hours, we're going to see up to 2 inches into that Mexico area. But look at this. In 27 hours, we're going to see up to 4 inches, just like that. And then we go to the next 2 days, guys. We're going to have possible coastal areas with possible flooding. And then we're going to have a possible release of flooding rains for possible moving into parts of the Texas and parts of the Mexico area. Can have up to 7 to 12 inches of rain that can bring coastal flooding into parts of those areas. And then we can go into it's going to impact the United States later on this week and possible early next week. It's going to bring widespread flooding issues not only to the coastal areas of Louisiana and Texas, but actually all the way into the Carolinas area, to the Missouri area, where we can have that low pressure system start to bring in that rain. It's going to stay there for the next couple of days. So you can see how much rain can go off into the Houston coast, just off that coast right there. We can have actually up to 10 inches of rain all the way into the June 6th area, or sorry, later on in June. And then we can have it move off into more to the inland areas. We can have it go more to the inland areas and possibly impact the Mississippi area, and then possibly impact the Missouri area. So guys, again, it's not just going to be the coastal areas, it's going to be into the coastal areas. So yeah, so that's where we can see that very big, widespread issue of flooding, and that's not going to be it, guys. We're going to have it all the way and possibly bring very heavy rain to that northern Georgia area, all the way into the Indian area, because guys, it's going to be very slow moving, as it's going to take a long time to reach this point. So again, those areas that are getting that flooding rain first, they can still have it when these areas are going to start getting that rain, because it's going to be a very big and widespread rain issue. It can bring up to about a foot of rain possible into the Mississippi area, and actually bring up to around 7 to 8 inches into that southern Indian area, and then possibly bring in some more flooding rain issues into that northern Georgia area, and actually possibly into the Appalachian Mountains. So that's what the CMC is looking like there. Now we're going to be taking a look at the GFS. We can't just look at one model, obviously, and you probably wonder what the GFS is showing. As I said earlier, it's not showing a lot. So here's that low pressure system forming off a bit closer into the to the Mexico area compared to the CMC. And then it's honestly it's not showing any whatsoever vorticity, not showing anything forming whatsoever. Just seeing just a lot of moisture in this area. Not showing whatsoever any vorticity for possible tropical storm, and then it's just showing that possible rain showers or possible rain into the Louisiana area. But we honestly, the GFS can't even tell where it's going to make landfall, because we can't even see where it's going to be tracking up. Because when we look at the GFS, I don't know if it's just me, guys, it looks like it goes this way since we see so much moisture coming in this area, but we all know it's not going to go that area, because you can see how much moisture is moving up into that area. As in the CMC, it shows all that precip move off into the coast, and it's not going to be this big, honestly, guys. It's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be like that unorganized. It's going to be pretty organized as it goes on later into this week. And then, guys, it's just going to show some possible floating rain into the southeast, but not really showing anything, guys. And then we're going to see, be careful, guys, if your eyes are sensitive, because this honestly kind of makes my eyes really like dizzy or anything. But this is a GFS model showing how much rain we can see all the way into Saturday, guys. We can see some areas possibly getting 2 feet of rain into parts of the Mexico area, getting up to 25 inches of rain, and then actually gonna affect more into the Central America area. And then, guys, we're gonna have that rain start to not gonna really impact. According to the GFS, not really gonna impact the northern Mexico and southern Texas area. It's gonna be more into that central area in Mexico. And then we're going to have it bring some widespread rain no matter what model we're looking at. It's going to show widespread rain anyways in the United States. But, guys, it's not going to show a lot of rain in the areas that it's going to get impacted, like the Texas, the Houston area and the Shreveport area, Louisiana, and parts of Mississippi area. It's not showing any rain whatsoever. On the coastal areas, in fact, in the coastal areas in Louisiana, it shows up to less than an inch of rain. That's not what you see with even if it's not organized, even if it's not going to form. That's not what you see anyways with this rain looking like this. But it is showing a good amount of rain for that Arkansas area, up to 7 inches. And it is showing a little area into that Clemson and Georgia border off that river, and it's showing a bit less rain, just less rain anyways, and no matter where except for that Arkansas area. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please not forget to like and subscribe to the major channel. Again, guys, I am in Miami, so it's not like I can upload a lot. I do not know if I'm going to do a double upload today. I will see if I have time. But, yeah, see you guys in the next video.